I felt so bad for Mexicans getting pandered to by the midgets that they are. No offense. Can I get a Chihuahuas in the style of Bisping? I've missed one. Yuri or Hill? I've got Hill by TKO round 1. Can I get a Chihuahuas in the style of Bisping? Chihuahuas, buddy. You fucking moron. All right, buddy. Chihuahuas, all right. Guru, please say, shut up, Riley. Angrily, I need this. I'm not going to do it angrily. Shut the fuck up, Riley, man. Pissing me off. You fat nerd. I added that. The protest deriding in the MMA community is crazy. He's pretty cool, though. 4 KOs within the space of a year. But yeah, it is. But that's how it goes. Sometimes that's how it goes. Listen to JRE episode 3457, Marauder from the Lake. I know about the fucking lake story, dude. When is the bedtime impression off coming? I don't know. I'll have to message him. I'm just trying to get back into the flow of making content again, man. Guru, what race or group of people do you think the elites are? I don't know, dude. I know. Everyone knows, but I can't say because it's so totally not them. You know. It's not let's see how based I am. It's let's see how fucking dumb I am. That's what you're asking. That's what all you edgy fucking right-wing guys do. You just fucking ruin your economy and income because you want to be based on Twitter and say it all. You know? You're dumb. Thank you for the $5. Impression of MMA Joey saying Pereira is so-and-so phobic after he sleeps Ankalaev. Alex Pereira is an Islamophobe and anti-gay at the same time, even though Muslims are anti-gay. MMA Joey. Was saying why the natives were short in the US. I know, I remembered your last donor. I'm aware, brother. I heard there is another one coming to the Chandler family, if you know what I mean. Oh, God. None of them are safe. God, he's going to O-Block with a big net. God damn it, Chandler. When will it end? When will the children of O-Block be left in peace without you chasing them down in a big net? Who do you think will be the first triple champ? Ugh, no one in this era. Impression of Rosas Jr. being put down in a mental hospital. At the end of the day, I'm dead. Impression of Izzy at a dog park. Holy shit, it's like a fucking harem. I don't know. They give it a $2. Do you think an amazing boxing plus takedown defense / wrestling is going to be the new MMA meta? Do I think great stand-up with great wrestling is going to be the new MMA meta? Nah, I think it'll be something completely different, isn't in the sport, seeing as you covered 2 of the 3 bases. But yeah, I think so. I think just being MMA will be the new MMA meta, to be honest with you. That's what I think. JDM's knows. You wonky fuck. That's been the meta. Yeah, it's just the meta is to have good... Kicks are there. Kicks are definitely there, though. You need kicks, man. You need it all. Good stand-up, good wrestling. It's just the age-old question, isn't it, man? Thank you for the $3 Blake Ingmeyer. Did you see Islam drop the hard R 11 times on DJ's pod? He did not do that. Thank you for the $2. I would have got an easy video out of that one. You should do a gaming stream. Would be fun to watch. Nah, I can't do gaming. Maybe someday, but I don't know, man. I'm not really a gamer, to be honest with you. What's up, Fats? Who you got for... I'm 26, you guys. You know what I mean? I can't be streaming a gaming stream on my own. No offense. I'll stick to making funny jokes to donations in chat, okay? What's up, Fats? Who you got for Cruz and Cejudo fights? I've got both of their opponents. Song Yudong over Henry Cejudo and Rob Font over Dominic Cruz. Yeah. I don't like politics in sports, but Europe is so cooked it needs people talking about it. Yeah, I know. Well, it's not politics in sports, is it? I'm not applying it to an MMA prediction video, but yeah, I know. Yeah, Europe is strange. It's weird, man. But there's always something going on in history, and this is the something going on. The attempted extermination is what it is. We'll see if it works. Do you watch any MMA YouTuber predictions? No, I don't watch predictions now. I like catch a video now and then on a topic. But I don't watch prediction videos now. Fuck that. But watch mine. They're really interesting. I'll be posting mine for the Dern Ribas 2 card later today. One thing you would add to Tom's style. I don't think he should be throwing front kicks. I don't think he should be throwing front kicks. I think he needs to keep his base under him. So I don't really want too many body kicks or head kicks out of him. I would be more urgent. A tucked chin, obviously, is one of them, but I'm thinking of a weapon he could add. But tucking his chin more would definitely be one of them. But the thing is with Tom Aspinall, chat, he kind of lowers himself when he raises his chin. Sometimes he leans back and his chin's up in the air, and that's just head movement stuff, you know what I mean? But I don't know. I feel like when he bolts in and his chin's up, he's kind of lowered. So it kind of, I don't know, it's why he doesn't get chinned going in like that, you know? But yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't add a front kick. I wouldn't add a kick. I would just more elbows and knees. I think a good step in knee every now and again would be good for him at heavyweight. I think his clinch work could be good. Yeah, something like that. mma-guru be an expert again. I mean, it's not a bad take. Teeps at heavyweight are OP. I get it, but I'm talking about he's going into a fight with John Jones. I don't want him kicking above the legs too much. You know what I'm saying? But against other heavyweights, yeah, a good front kick up the middle would be huge for him. But most fighters, when they throw a front kick or a teep, their chin comes up. So, you know. Yeah, if he teeps Jones, he'll probably get caught and he'll get taken down from it. So, yeah, he needs to just stick to low calf kicks and fast hands against Jones. Side kick, so it's harder to catch? No. I mean, maybe, but at heavyweight, it's just going to be too slow to get off like an effective side kick. Unless this is like later in the rounds when he's feeling himself and the opponent's a 50-year-old Stipe who's old as fuck and can't move around too well. Then you can throw like a spinning back kick or a side kick in general. Round 1 in a heavyweight fight, I don't want no side kicks out of Tom Aspinall, mate. You're in Wonder Boy. Impression of Rosas realizing it's the end of the day. At the end of the day, it's the end of the day. Meep, meep. Impression of Strickland speaking about Samoans. He won't. They're not all the way based, these guys. Something I hate about that. They call out the Muz, but they don't do the other side. And they aren't all the way based. They're hypocritically based. That's what it is. You're all the way or none of the way. Do you think John Jones came out of Dana White's womb gay, or all the wrestling and BJJ made him gay? It came out of Dana White's womb. What the fuck? They give it the $8 Australian. I don't know. Jesus. I feel as though the embedded and countdown formats, but maybe the BJJ made him gay. Or the roids. Maybe he was Tren gay. He got turned gay by Tren. You never know. I feel as though the embedded and countdown formats are played out with the same travel suitcase hotel. Yes. What can they do to spice it up? Face-to-face interviews between the fighters that are going to get into it or have some kind of energy and aura to the matchup. Face-to-face interviews between the fighters on the week before the weight cut. So this week, if they're going to be on UFC 311, they should be doing face-to-face interviews and then they should be posting it on Fight Week early on. That's what they should do. If AJ beats Fury and Usyk moves down to fight Bertabiev, does heavyweight boxing no longer matter? How far could Anthony Smith make a run into heavyweight? You could not make a single run into heavyweight. He's shit. AJ beats Fury and Usyk moves down to fight Bertabiev. Does heavyweight boxing no longer matter? Yeah, it doesn't matter if, yeah. They need someone to beat Usyk at heavyweight, but he'll probably move back down to fight Bertabiev. But they have AJ Fury, which is a big fight. I guess they'll hope for that fucking African guy to move on and do well, but he's just a fat guy. But he's got nasty KOs that are promotable. But yeah, heavyweight boxing will lose some steam for a while. Nathaniel Wood versus Morgan Charrier is official. I saw it earlier in the stream. That's a good fight. I got Wood. I've got Nathaniel Wood winning. No Jones. Impression of Rosas screaming Chiwiwi as they put the needle in. All right, sir, this is your last second on Earth. Chiwiwi. Stop exposure blackpilling. I'm not blackpilling about it. I just have to be honest about it. I'm having 10 kids. We ain't going nowhere, brother. We will lose a lot of numbers, though. There'll be a lot less of us, but we will still be around. Natural selection, bro. The ones that stick around will be strong and tall. One thing you would add to Tom's... Why have I jumped up here? Chandler and family are at the PI. Dana's watch goes missing and Chandler denies involvement. Hap is literally wearing the watch. Chandler still denies. Chandler and family are at the PI. Dana's watch goes missing and Chandler denies involvement. Hap is literally wearing the watch. Chandler still denies it. All right, guys. You didn't ask for an impression, actually, so that's fine. All right, yeah. Chandler's son stole a watch from the UFC PI from Dana. Yeah. They're black. Yeah. Yeah, guys. We're really getting bottom of the barrel here. Thank you. Impression of Chandler joining an NBA 2K game chat. What's up, guys? I just thought I'd jump in the game. Man, shut your bitch ass up, man, on blow. Happy? I thought you guys were in bed. I want Tom to throw hooks like Ilya. That's not going to happen, though. A heavyweight, you can't be going like body, head. Because they could just go head. And then you get clocked going to the body. But yeah, I'd like to see him mix it up a bit more. But heavyweight's just risky, man. You got to go safest, furthest away delivery punches you kind of can. Impression of Lucas Tracy when Volk sticks it in. No. Big meaty cock. He's got a big meaty cock. Well, I want to see the Lucas Tracy Volk interview, man, because I know he's going to try and mix in stuff like big meaty hooks and crafty vet during his questions. I can just see that being the angle that he takes. What would be your game plan versus Queso? Get a single leg, or ankle pick him or something. I don't know. He seems very top heavy, so I just try and wobble him from the bottom a little bit, and then he'll topple over. And that knee from Tom versus Collier was sick. There you go. See what I mean? The open stand knee that he went for against Collier. You also went for them in the clinch against Sergey Spivak, but I think every time he has a guy backed up against the cage, some clinch work would be good for him, you know? But against Jones, I get it. He doesn't want to be on one leg too often against Jones because of his trips and sweeps. Can 2025 be the year of Manel Cap? He has to be among the top 5 most exciting active fighters, and he's making flyweight interesting. I hope that it is the year of Manel Cap, and I think it will be, yeah. Like a Chinese New Year, but only for Manel Cap, yeah. Till has already laid out the blueprint to beat DDP. If a better conditioned fighter put it into practice, they would humiliate him. Unfortunately, there is no better conditioned fighter than the best conditioned fighters at middleweight that have all failed. Also, that was a different DDP, chat. His nose being fixed 100% helped him. What do you think about that, chat? You know when fighters say, I got an injury fixed and now I'm a different person? I think it absolutely helped DDP. Having his nose completely fixed and being able to breathe and shit like that, you know? He definitely got a lot better after the Darren Till fight. And the Whitaker fight even. But we didn't see him have the same problems against Whitaker because he smoked him. Please do breakdown videos like before. I'm going to break down Makhachev to Tsarukyan. I just can't do it for most fights. Like, I remember doing a prediction video individually. I had to take it down because of how terribly it did. Ages ago for, like, Cerrone, Jim Miller. Like, I used to do them for so many, but I don't want to end up like Fight Night Picks or whatever they were, where you just don't change your content with the audience. So, no, I'm not doing individual ones. Unless they're huge fights. Like big pay-per-view main event, fight of the year type, Gaethje Holloway type. I'll do it for those, but I'm not gonna do it for every fight on the card or main card fights in general. Crazy, but I think Jones's wife face made him gay, or he just needed an excuse to blame on why he can't get it up for her. And getting an ugly woman is probably like a a convenient insurance policy for when you're rumbled by the MMA guru, you know? Impression of Arabic being mandatory in UK schools, yeah. At least we're not speaking German, right? Impression of non-Surigo getting pegged by Jones. No, fuck him. Thank you for $10. Guru, no problem with prize picks, but if you want to monetize while supporting viewers, why not make merch? Then we'll spend money on something tangible. Yeah, I know. Everyone asks me to make merch every stream, including you probably previously, and I give the same answer every time. Maybe. It's just, I don't know. I could do that. No problem with prize picks. So I should do both and also do merch. I could sell merch. I just like making content and streaming, to be honest with you, man. My main focus. Thank you for the $10, though. I do appreciate that anyway. Thank you. I know you guys would buy merch and I could sell merch and make an extra few grand a month, but I just like enjoying this. And I feel like the merch side of things, I'd have to bring someone else in. I have no one else involved but me, and I wouldn't want to handle all of it on my own. And I also don't want to bring someone else in to handle it for me. So I don't know. Is Islam the best striker at 155? He was outstriking Poirier, but I'll probably have merch at some point. Yeah, I probably will. He was outstriking Poirier and probably beats Gaethje, Holloway, and Hooker. He's not the best striker. He will outstrike people in an MMA fight because he can take them down, Weasel fan. Fucking hell, man. He's not the best striker at lightweight. Nowhere near it. Thank you for the £5. He'd probably lose a stand-up only match to Joel Alvarez, if we're being honest. But because he can take people down and there's a threat of it, and it's a huge threat that could lose them their world championship opportunity because they will immediately be submitted if they get taken down in a certain way, means that he has striking that can stand with people that are terrified of being taken down and have already spent 2 rounds with their back taken defending rear naked chokes. He's not the best striker at lightweight. Jesus. Sorry. 100% agree with what you said yesterday about not being able to just sit around and enjoy shit. It's quite annoying. God bless my brother. Thank you very much, dude. Appreciate that. I did a 10-hour stream yesterday. I'm just going to stream more. Maybe that'll benefit me. In 2025, will we be able to purchase Guru merch? Will we be able to purchase Guru merch? Maybe at some point in 2025, I'll make an MMA-Guru beanie or some shit. What was your favorite city to visit in Skyrim? Riften, because of the thief storyline. But something about Solitude was like a cool idea of a city for me. But Riften was always cool. Paddy Pimblett versus Dustin Poirier. Who wins? Paddy the fucking Paddy, lad. Now, probably Poirier at this point, but don't be shocked if that fight gets booked in April on pay-per-view or March, by the way. Do not be shocked, by the way. Just saying. I'm just putting it out there. Check pro striking vid on Prates' knees. No, I've seen that guy with the Pokemon music in the back. Yeah, I'm not going to watch a video in the middle of the stream, but yeah. Thank you for the $2, though, dude. I've probably seen it, yeah. Just sell beanies and empty mayo bottles. Okay, got plenty of them around. The carcasses of mayonnaise bottles around. Isn't that what MMA is about? Mixing it up? Yeah, which is why you didn't ask who's the best at mixing it up. You instead asked who's the best striker, who is a striker, which is striking alone. And how we judge striking is if someone had a striking match with someone who would win. And yeah, that's why you very specifically said who's not the best at mixing it up, but instead who's the best striker, which is why I responded the way I did. Makhachev's the best at mixing it up in the sport right now, but he's not the best pure striker in the UFC or the lightweight division. I don't think he's even top 5. Impression of Ariel playing 3 darts with Hitler. No, guys. Fun fact, Chandler's kids were adopted from Riften. All right, guys. Yeah. They were trained by the Khajiits. Were you abused in David Cameron's science class? No, I'm not a pig. Thank you very much, good sir. It's crazy to say Sean Brady beats Islam. No, it's a tricky fight. Dude, why are we acting like Makhachev hasn't nearly lost a few times? Poirier gave him a hell of a fight. A hell of a fight. Volk, with a training camp, gave him a hell of a fight. Hell of a fight. Very, very close. A lot of people thought Volk won. I don't. But, dude, Sean Brady, yeah, welterweights would all give Makhachev problems, and he would likely go tooth and nail with them, but prove a little bit better technically. But maybe he would lose. It's the game. Nearly losing isn't a loss. I know, but it's still not. Oh my God, he's unbeatable. No one beats this guy. Like, no, he nearly lost. How do people think Islam and Gaethje are best strikers? Who knows what it is. Gaethje's good, but in a striking match, I don't think he would do quite well. Fluffy versus Allen prediction. All cardio, zero talent. Yeah. Brendan Allen's not all cardio, though. And Anthony Hernandez isn't zero talent either. I don't know, man. I'll go Fluffy. I could see Brendan Allen beating him, though. He doesn't get out-wrestled. So maybe I'll go Brendan Allen. I think Anthony Hernandez beat him before, though. Maybe that'll play into it. Chat, am I wrong in saying that Anthony Hernandez, Brendan Allen is a rematch from a regional fight that they had where Anthony Hernandez won? I'll play into it. Because Brendan Allen's dumb, so he might go in there with like a chip on his shoulder and lose. I'm so confident Arman will be doing good on the feet just to shoot a takedown out of ego and end up on a bottom sprawl, getting punched, losing the round. No, I could see that, though. I could see him. I could see myself screaming, why? You're doing so good on the feet. Why shoot? But I think him shooting a few takedowns will be what makes him do a lot better on the feet than people like Poirier or anything like that. Because Makhachev is striking against Volkanovski, Poirier. Well, not Oliveira, but in his recent fights where he's gotten scrappy on the feet but looked good, there is no fear of him. What happens if I get taken down? You know? What happens if they shoot a takedown? There's none of that fear in his mind about the Poirier or the Volkanovski fights. But the Arman fight, like, he won't want to be taken down by Arman. Not because he will think, oh, if I get taken down, I'll be destroyed. No, it'll just be like a pride thing. Like, I ain't letting people take me down, but this guy actually could. So it's going to be in his mind. You know, Dagestanis don't like getting taken down, dude. See how much they're having a meltdown when, like, Tim Elliott was, like, out scrambling fucking Tagiril and Bekov. And the corner were fucking fucking screaming about it. Could Umar and Merab end up a striking match? Yeah. Yeah, it could. But Merab's going to shoot. It won't end up a striking match. It will have grappling in it. Just will it be successful from Merab? Probably not. I was expressing frustration with those better conditioned fighters not utilizing key strategies and techniques to punish DDP that Till put on display. But Till put it on display to get a round off of DDP and then lose in round 3. You're saying this as if Till figured him out. And don't get me wrong, Till had a really good round 2. But he also got 10-8'd in round 1, and the fight could have been stopped if they didn't give him the benefit of the doubt and be like, okay, he's on a losing streak. Let's not be in a rush to end this. And then he got finished in round 3. And DDP did better on the feet in round 3 as well. So, like, as much as Darren Till did do well against DDP, he did well for about 3 minutes of round 2, where he got the better of DDP. And DDP did look like he was kind of covering and getting his gas back after the fucking onslaught in round 1. So, I don't know. You could view it as, oh, wow, Till exposed DDP on the feet. Or you could view it as like the natural ebb and flow of an MMA fight. Like, look at Moicano versus Benoit Saint Denis round 2. If Moicano would have taken him down in round 3 and subbed him, would that have been, oh, dude, but Benoit laid the blueprint? Like, no. Sometimes when you 10-8 the fuck out of someone, you need a bit to breathe in the second round. And DDP, when his nose was all fucked up, never breathed as well. So he wasn't as conditioned as he is now. But yeah, someone could do what Till did and better and for longer and while not being 10-8'd in round 1 and stuff all the takedowns, and then they could beat DDP on the feet. Yeah. I get your point, but it's just like, I don't know. They are trying to win, and they are doing things that Till was doing, but it's just a fight, isn't it? DDP's better at fighting. People actually say Islam's striking is elite. That shit is overrated. I think Dustin's boxing is a little overrated too. Like, it's a step behind. I think Dustin's boxing is a little bit. I've been thinking that. I don't think his striking is overrated. I think it's very good striking for a guy who has a grappling base. But I think Poirier, like, Makhachev gets so much credit because everyone massively respected Poirier's performance. But I was watching Poirier in that fight sometimes, chat, in the Poirier-Makhachev fight, and I was thinking, damn, you're the top striker at lightweight. I know he was like defending takedowns, and that's definitely a part of it. But sometimes I was watching Dustin like step through with his 1-1-2, and I was like, I've seen better. He gets hit a lot. Yeah, he gets by a lot because of his chin. Very, very true. He has a sick chin. You know, MVP has lost all aura, converting to Islam. Okay. Well, he's from Birmingham. Well, he's from London, isn't he? So he kind of has to fit in. Bantamweight in his prime, while Umar only beat Corey in a mediocre fight. People picking Umar because of his name. Well, I've missed a few. Is Tougher de facto the funniest KO of all time? Yeah. Justin Tougher versus Jorgen de Castro. Is that what you're saying? Yeah, funny KO, yeah. I don't know, it was the funniest KO of all time, but it's definitely quite funny. Vittori with the... Yeah, I'm just imaging fucking Tougher running in to get slept by him, but yeah, it was quite funny. Vittori with the best takedown defense and aggression is middleweight GOAT. Nah, those aren't the things that Vittori needs. Vittori with any level of dynamic flexibility in his hips to throw kicks above the legs and anything but a 1-2 is a good middleweight that could have been champion. But unfortunately, he just throws 1-2s and a low kick and stuffs takedowns. He already has good takedown defense. Like, he's very hard to take down. Extremely hard, even when he's rocked. Merab is arguably the GOAT of bantamweight and in his prime, while Umar only beat Corey in a mediocre fight. True. People only picking Umar because of his name. No, beating Corey Sandhagen's definitely a part of it. That's impressive, and it's something, you know. But Merab beat Jan way more impressively than Umar beat Corey, and Jan is better than Corey. So I get it. I just think stylistically, this is the guy that isn't going to worry about Merab taking him down and exposing him on the ground. And every previous Merab opponent has had that fear going into their fight and has striked under the condition of those things. Whereas Merab will be fighting Umar, who will not be scared of being taken down. Will probably reverse position and try and end up on Merab's back. And we don't know how good Merab's jiu-jitsu is. And we don't know how good, well, we do, but we don't know how good his defense is because he's never been put in those positions. And we don't know how good his striking defense is against someone who doesn't actually fear the takedown. Prediction on MVP versus Shara Bullet. MVP. In like a boring fight where he like gets an kind of knockdown in like 2 of the rounds that gives him the fight. Can't stop watching that Shamil Rosen reaction. It's a good one, dude. It went viral. It has some good views on it, that one. It's a good one, for sure. Dustin is a good MMA puncher, but his boxing is bad. I wouldn't say his boxing is bad because every UFC fighter's boxing is technically bad. But, yeah, he's not... Just because you outstruck Poirier in a moment in a fight or 4 moments in a fight does not make you some, oh my God, this guy's next level. Like, there are definitely openings in Poirier's game. And I think if Arman was successful with his takedowns, chat, early on, the way Makhachev was, he would also have a lot of success with Poirier on the feet, I think. You know? Even though maybe I wouldn't trust him to not be chinned as much as Makhachev. I feel like Arman would also do well on the feet if he had also like got the back early and made Poirier worry about that. And then he would also have some good combos to get off, for sure. Thank you for the $2, Zero. I rewatched Dustin Poirier Islam, and I can't unsee Arman beating Islam, and I think Topuria sleeps him in the pocket. I'm picking Arman, I think. I'm going to do it. I don't care. That's way we'll start the year. Is completely lowering your gaze towards women the best way to go about life as a man? Oh, I'm sorry, man. What are we talking about? Is completely lowering your gaze towards women the best way to go about life as a man? No, you should find women attractive. What are we saying? You want to lower your standards? I mean, I think we need to bring that back for sure. Mids are hot, in my opinion. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know about lowering your gaze towards them. No, it's just just as long as you operate with the understanding of things, you can't really mess up, guys. You don't have to live. You just need to be aware while you're going about doing things. You don't need to avoid doing things because of the threats that are there and the fears of how you could mess your life up. You just need to operate under the condition that you're aware of those things. You don't need to just avoid the interaction in general. I don't understand that. You mean stop lusting? I mean, I get that, but I mean, I don't think the best thing for men in 2025, considering how soy everyone is and how fucking prone everyone is to becoming gay and trans, is to like repress thoughts of having lust after women. I think you should have it, but you shouldn't direct that into fucking contributing a fucking picture of them and wanking to porn all day and instead fucking pursue the women. You should, if you're straight as a guy, you should try and go out with girls, I think. Unless you're building an MMA channel and you need to give yourself some time because you have a problem being around any human being in general. In which case, you're fine. Ease was based, yeah. Constant eye contact, I don't know. I get what you mean, though. Yeah, don't lust as much. Don't let it fucking control your fucking spending and shit like that. So I get that part of it. But no, you should find women hot. I think it's pretty normal. What ethnicity do you think the first person to stare at the sun long enough to go blind was? There's not a lot of sun in Europe, you guys. So I don't know. Probably, I don't know. I wonder if Asian people would like it's more concentrated into their eye because it's like going through like a thinner gap. You never know. You know, when there's like less surface area, like there's more. Who knows? I'm just making stuff. Can you reenact Vettori grunting and growling? Oh, when he beat fucking Carl Roberson. Hey! Up! I don't know what he made. What noise did Vettori do? Fuck yeah! Hey! Thank you for the $2 Canadian. Some shit like that. 2024, the UFC felt Bellator-ish. Promotion aside. Yeah, the fights saved the year. Live therapy session, Guru. Sure. Thoughts on the world of t-shirts? I don't know. Guru, do you still wear the 10K beanies? No, I do not. I do not wear the 10K beanies. So he turned into an orc? Yeah, look at Vettori's reaction after beating Roberson or some shit. He has a proper growl to him. But he's screaming after winning a UFC fight. You know what I mean? He's not doing a $2 impression request. Do I still wear the 10K beanies? No, there's only one prototype for it. Nathaniel Wood versus Morgan Charrier in the UK is dope. Yeah, that's a sick fight. Yeah, sick fight. Thoughts on Steve Garcia versus Edson Barboza? I got Steve Garcia. I think he'll mix up takedowns and maybe get a KO on the feet eventually, but I hope Edson wins. How many girls you went out with on your holiday, Piggy? None over the Christmas holiday. Thank you for the 100 EGP. When Hamzat inevitably beats DDP/Strickland for the belt, should he just move up to become double champ, fulfilling his prophecy, as there will be no one for him at middleweight, as he will destroy all of them? All right. We're speaking about him like he's some fucking anime villain, I guess. Yeah, he should try and move up to light heavyweight, but not so early. You can't say there'll be no one for him at middleweight as he will destroy all of them and then he just doesn't have to fight them. You don't get to, that's not what we get to do with Makhachev. He's so good, we don't even need to see the fights. This is the John Jones, Tom Aspinall argument. It's like some insecurity thing. But no, you don't get to do that. I think you should have to defend the belt. I think you should have to defend the belt 3 times before you move up. That's what I think. So and twice if there's a condition that there's no contenders in your division and no contenders in the above division. Saw your Werner Jandaroba come tribute. Impressive work. I did not do a come tribute for Werner Jandaroba. Do you have any MMA posters? No, I have no MMA posters. I used to have a cardboard cutout of Conor McGregor that's probably still at my my parents' house, but I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe they took it with them when they moved. I don't know. Oh, my neck. But I don't know. I used to have a cardboard cutout of McGregor. My nan got it for me. He was selling Proper 12 at a store, and they ran out of Proper 12, and she asked if she could buy the fucking stand of McGregor, and they just gave it to her. What are the Indian females in the UK like, sir? I don't know. We don't really get much female migration, but there are definitely some. Thank you for the 40 rupees. Migration to the UK is like 85% men between the ages of 18 and 28 or some shit like that. 18 and 35, I think. Which is really, you know, good way to do it. So, I don't know. There aren't many. Thank you for the 40 rupees. Impression of Ngannou. Thank you for the $5. Bart will do. Impression of Ngannou receiving keys to a Lambo from the Saudi sheikh, but Ngannou accidentally crushes the keys. Here are your keys to the Lambo, sir. I want to use them. I crushed them in my hand because I'm retarded. I don't know, man. Thank you for the $5. Is the room you're in the same one around December last year? Yeah. Yeah. The same room as December last year. I have moved rooms since I've moved out into this place. When I first moved out, I was in a different room, which is why there was more echo. But now I'm in my bedroom. Cheer up, Guru, you're the man. I'm in a good mood. I did a workout this morning. I'm in a good mood. I'm going to work out again after this and then work out again later. I'm in a pretty good mood. RoboCop title run incoming. Feeling he beats Jared. Yeah, maybe. Sure. Impression of Chandler having white children. I don't have a micro penis and a humiliation fetish, and I can say no to my wife who has a savior complex. I'm an alternate reality Michael Chandler. I won against Poirier, and I beat Gaethje. And I also finished Oliveira in the first fight as well and became champion. I'm Gaethje without a micro penis and an inferiority complex, and I have a backbone to stand up to my wife. It's like Gaethje's evil twin, who just like isn't a fucking retard. Arman versus Ilya. Thoughts? Arman Tsarukyan. Ilya beats them all. Make a Themba Garimbo exposed piece. I don't know what there is on Themba Garimbo. DDP seems to know something, but I don't know what there is on Themba Garimbo. I'm trying not to just target every black person in the UFC with exposing videos, chat, is what I'm trying to do right now. You know? You should give it a few months before the next one gets it. You know what I mean? Keep fucking winning, Buckley. We'll see what happens, dude. I got tons of... No, joking. You actually pronounced Arman's name correctly. Nice job. It's not difficult, man. Arman Tsarukyan. Hey. Where did you get your mma-guru sign from? I don't know, online. Themba Garimbo belongs in a UNICEF ad. Okay. He does have those eyes. The eyes of someone who needs to be sent just 1/10 of your taxes, you know, in order to have a packet of crisps from Walker's. Volk 2025 title run. Yeah, he could go on a bit of a run. For show. for shizzle. Go on board. Impression of Justine Kish shitting in the octagon. Justine Kish did shit her pants in the octagon. You are correct. That was an old but gold moment there. An old but brown. How many times a day do you do your fantasy UFC walkout? I brought UFC Venom shorts and put gloves on when no one is home and have a fight in the UFC. I don't do that. But I do, whenever I listen to music, I imagine which part of the song would play while the lights are dim. I say I know which part of the song would play when I'm appearing on the screen and starting my walkout in the tunnel, and then when I'm actually going to be out with the crowd. I imagine that with every song. You say the M word off stream? I don't give a fuck about y'all. I used to say it when I was younger, when I was a teenager, of course. But no, I don't say the M word anymore. Thank you for the $2. Do you think a Rinya Nakamura title run is coming? No, I don't think that's coming. Thank you for the $2, dude. Everyone does that. I mean, if you're an adult and you're still saying the M word, it's pretty fucking lame. Or if you're like an adult, like you're past like 21. Not saying that I did it until I was 21, but I don't know. I don't really give a fuck about black people anymore. So I don't need to say the M word to be edgy and like provoke a reaction. You know what I'm saying? We got to teach our kids. No, we don't. Tell them to observe Jamal Hill. Shut up, man. What's your room's layout? Oh, speaking of the M word, I need to message Jamal Hill. I can't believe that reminded me of him, but that's something I need to remember to do to do before the stream ends. I said I was going to do it at the start, but that's actually reminded me. It's sad that is what reminded me, but that is what reminded me to message Jamal Hill. Where's Jamal Hill? There he is. He kind of was in a mood with me last time. What are we thinking sometime later this week for an interview? If you're locked in for the fight, I get it. Let me like try and like relate to him about the aerial thing. And I'll keep it professional. No aerial shit. All right, let's see if he responds. What's your room's layout? Imagining mattress on floor. No, I have a bed frame. I have a bed. Do you think Rinya Nakamura's title run is coming? Yeah, Rinya Nakamura could go on a title run. I think I've already responded to this because I remember saying just that. I don't think so, actually. No, I think Rinya Nakamura doesn't do enough damage, and I think he could fall into the route of like really out grappling someone, but just not doing enough to get a win against them, and he'll probably lose like a competitive decision against like a fucking who's a good fighter that you could potentially lose a competitive decision against, like a fucking Marcus McGee coming off a loss in 2026 or some shit. You no longer have the top interview on DJ's channel. It's Islam now. No! How dare he? I didn't realize that, but yeah, good for him. How long would it take McNuggets to get a nut off in Grasso if locked in a room together? I'm the biggest Zoom call interview. In person would do different numbers. Fact. Absolute fact. Thank you for the $5. Because it'd bring a new element to an MMA-guru interview if I was there in person. So yeah, how about that? So keep your fucking throne while you can, Makhachev. You fucking goat fucker. And she didn't concern, obviously. Not off in Grasso if locked in a room together and she didn't consent. All right, shut up, man. I'm not reenacting a rape for an impression. Come on, Grasso, yeah. Your hottest MMA take for 2025? The Makhachev spiral starts now. Thank you for the two. Thank you for the $2 Canadian. I don't know if it starts now, but it could do. It could do. As a member of the black community, I'll give you the M pass. Don't want it. Don't give a fuck. Now say it, and describe your least favorite black fighters. Shut up, guys. Thank you for the $5. Do you have any hobbies other than MMA? Fishing, hunting, etc.? No, I don't do none of that. No. I'm in London. I'm going to go on a hunt. What am I going to hunt for? If like an Indian guy? I don't know. There's nothing to hunt in London. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm going to take out a fox with a fucking... What weapon will I use to hunt? You know? Take out a fox with a sandal? You know? Out in public? I don't know, man. It's not really a fishing hunting place. So, I don't know. Do you think Usman Nurmagomedov should join UFC lightweight division and work his way up until Islam can fight for a welterweight title and vacate? Yeah, I think he should. But Makhachev will be busy trying to get his belt back around that time, so we'll see. We always talk about growing the sport, but if MMA genuinely is as popular as soccer, it probably means the world has gone to shit. Liking MMA is not normal. We talk about growing the sport, but if MMA... I disagree. I think it's better. I think liking soccer is the gayest thing you can do. The fuck? Why isn't combat sport the most popular sport amongst men in the Western society? It should be. I completely disagree with you. I think it should be the thing. It should be the mainstream, and it should be the thing that most young men try and achieve when they get into a sporting career. Soccer is gay and lame as fuck. It provides no value to society. Boxing is the most popular. Yeah, it's not the most popular, though. Not anymore. Used to be, probably, but not now. I'd say the NFL is probably the most popular, and maybe the NBA. And soccer as well, worldwide. Internationally. In America, it's definitely the NBA and the NFL, but internationally, it's definitely football, which is so gay, I think. So gay. Soccer is so gay. All right, shut up, Joe Rogan. Cope football, mogs, all other sports. I know, but it shouldn't. It's not I'm not coping. That is reality. It's a huge fucking thing. The NBA is crashing bigly with the bullshit. Okay. More CTE society? When? I don't know. No, I can't do that. Soccer is gay, but it's overall healthier for society. We shouldn't want people getting CTE. No. No, I disagree. Most people should try and get into combat sports. It's the best thing for young men, I think. Soccer is a poor people's sport. It is. So are combat sports, though. Real men play darts, yeah. No, soccer is just, I wish more people got into football, got into combat sports than soccer, that's all. But you didn't do combat sports. I'm a second-degree black belt in Taekwondo. I did it for 10 years. I did Muay Thai for like a year and a half solid. Yes, I did. I grew up doing combat sports. Combat always been the most popular since the dawn of time. Yeah, but it's not numbers-wise at all. So, no, it hasn't been. Well, a while ago, probably, but now, no, it isn't. No, it's not the most popular sport. Ronaldo could take a shit on Instagram. He'll get like 10 million likes. Grew looking swole as fuck. I'm fucking yoked, mate. I'm filling out my fucking jumper. Thank you for the $2. I don't want brain damage. You don't have to do it. You don't have to do it. You're also not a professional football player. So I'm not saying all people should be forced to mandatorily become a fucking UFC fighter. I'm not saying that. I just wish young men were more inclined to get into combat sports than they are football. That's all. Saying your Big Justice impression voice. I might swerve in that corner. Whoa! Do you hate Jones or Izzy more? Probably Jones. Izzy's irrelevant. He's done. I've already finished with Izzy. My Jones hatred rages on. The war is just begun. UFC shouldn't touch Saudi Kurb until he gets off his ass. Hasn't won an MMA fight since May of 2023 and has been fighting Asda cashiers and fucking karate combat. Shouldn't have been cut in the first place. Apparently he was cut because of the James Krause thing, and maybe he did something like that, but shouldn't have been cut in the first place. No way he should have been cut in the first place. It's unfair that he was cut in the first place. It doesn't make any sense that he was cut in the first place. Too bad. Well, you're a cunt. It would appear. Money is way better in football anyway, so why should there? Yeah, you're just a dumb, stupid fucking retard that isn't taking in information from me challenge vlogs, aren't you? Of course money's better in football. It's the biggest sport in the world. I'm saying I wish combat sports was the biggest sport in the world. The biggest type of sport in the world. And if it was, it would be paying more than football would be, isn't it? Gosh. Yeah. Why do you think boxing fans are so obsessed with nostalgia? Because there's no black heavyweight champ, so they have to like live in the past of 100 years ago. That's very true. No, nothing got the conversation about Ali and Frazier going like Fury beating fucking Wilder and Usyk beating AJ. I tell you that. I tell you that. These guys are nothing like Mike Tyson. They nothing like Ali and Frazier. Ali and Frazier beat Tyson's ass. That's just how it is, you know. But no, that's not why. But they're just obsessed with nostalgia because they have an older fan base. There are literally grandpas who are like, in my day, when I was watching, you know what I mean? Whereas in UFC, it's a little different. The OGs are like 60, 50. Whereas there are boxing fans that are dead. You know what I mean? Like, for generations upon generations. So it's just, there's more OGs in boxing. There's more Unk boxing fans than there are Unk MMA fans. They genuinely believe Ali would destroy Usyk. I know, he's fucking retarded. I've watched Ali's old fights back. People were trashing me in the comment sections of a clip channel, as they always do, because, you know, clip channels don't put any of the fun moments from the stream ever or any of the funny moments. They just put all of the most hateable moments that I've ever said that can get the most backlash possible. Because every clip channel is just a cunt, I guess. Comment farming cunt. But yeah, Ali would be destroyed by Usyk. He fucking was shit compared to the modern day heavyweight boxers. If you watch any of Ali's fights beyond highlights, you'll know that. He moved like a fucking cunt. Are you picking Alex or Magomed? Alex. Usyk's so good. Yeah, Usyk moves like a legit proper boxer. Ali would have like a moment in a highlight. And then in between that, for like the next 4 rounds, it would just be him plodding about and fucking, oh, wow, he shifted his feet now and then. Like, I don't know. It just, he was not as good. Usyk would fucking find fucking answers for him all time. All day long. Grayshaw is the worst. The MMA clip channels just ignore all the funny moments in chat or any funny moment in stream or any jokes that we have. Go MMA would post the funny moments, but he doesn't really post much anymore. But the rest of the clip channels, one of them just looks for my most controversial political takes and uploads them because he's a cunt, which makes me not want to talk about political stuff at all. I think that's MMA Clips. I think that is. Or maybe it's Slim MMA. And then the other ones just post all my most hateable takes that are going to get the most backlash and then mute out all the swearing like a fucking nerd. Even though I don't mute the swearing in my own videos. They fucking mute all my swear words in my clips. I avoid politics. I know, Grey Shirt, but you have your own flaws, don't you? Mr. Muting swear words, ruining every fucking joke I make. I can't fucking listen to a clip because fucking 5 words of the fucking 30-word sentence are muted. But they are perfect for when you miss a stream. True. Bro got a buzz. I didn't. I showed my hair earlier. I didn't get a buzz. Did you see shredded Arman? I did. Arman is always shredded when he fights. Ali is the equivalent of Tony Ferguson in boxing. All right, dude. Let's not. Okay, buddy. All right, guys. Let's not be saying some crazy shit. Okay? Like he's the equivalent of Tony Ferguson. I don't think I would say that, but you know, he's like Fedor, basically. Like he wouldn't beat Tom Aspinall or anything, but you know, he would hang. But he wouldn't beat them. He's not the fucking Tony Ferguson. Honest prediction on Connor's 2025. Dude's 36 already. I don't know what's going to go on. He'll probably get this Logan Paul fight or Jake Paul fight. I have no idea, man. I don't really give a fuck about Connor until he fights. So we'll see. Ali Wadawa Usyk, he was the greatest. People forget, man. Yeah, good one. He get absolutely schooled and broken and finished. Connor saying he's only a civil rapist impression. I only did it civilly, mate. I was only found loyal. It is a bit bullshit. I will say that it is a bit bullshit, by the way. The court cases, anyway. It's all good though. I'll make a good clip channel. Thank you for the $2. Best of luck to you, sir. There's definitely a market for actually good moments in the stream being clipped, because that's one that is ignored by every clipper. So there's definitely a market for a new clip channel to actually clip some good moments in the stream, you know? Another 10-hour stream, please. Nah, I'm going to go. I'm going to stream after as well. I'm going to go soon, though. But we're nearly at 3K viewers. So should I? That's the question. But I've got a video about John Jones and Tom Aspinall coming out, so I have to go at some point. No one clipped your gay Ilya moment. I didn't have a gay Ilya moment. I said I was supposed to say, and I immediately corrected myself upon saying it. I was supposed to say, I don't know if Ilya would fuck with me, as in, would he be cool with me after what I've said about Georgia and stuff like that. And I instead missed the word with, and I immediately corrected it. There's no gay moment for Ilya. Thank you for the $2. Biggest bounce back of 2025. Probably Joaquin Buckley. Thank you for the $2. We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship, driving through the sky. Little Einstein, drive aboard, get ready to explore. There's so much to find. Cope it was 100% gay. It wasn't. Money Moik. What about Money Moik? Is he in the chat? You are 1,000,000% going to deliver a McDonald's, Guru. Okay. The explanation is definitely gay. All right. Whatever. That meme was probably 10 years ago by now. Okay. What meme? Aspinall said boxing is harder. Piggy. Yeah, he's an MMA fighter, not a boxer. Anyway, man. Jesus. Would Towelhead MMA be a good clip channel's name? No, man. What are you doing? You want to attract the wrong audience, brother. The Dagestani fan base. Moicano actually features in my newest video, actually, as well, which is pretty cool. Oh, 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 oh. Do. Just making sure all of this is all good, man. I'm phoning good, man. Welcome back, Guru. Have you seen any Jai Optaya's work at cruiserweight recently? He's worth a watch. The dude's unhinged. Yeah, he's actually fighting this weekend, isn't it? He's fighting this weekend against yeah. You understand hate farming is the best base for a clip channel? It is. Yeah, I've seen he's boxing this weekend against another Aussie guy. Looking forward to it. Little Einstein's meme. It's not a meme, it's just a theme song, isn't it? Oh, he fought yesterday, yeah. Okay, good for him. I thought it was this weekend, but he's in the middle of the week. I don't know. Do you think Charles will get the belt back? No. Who would be harder to beat off? Derek Lewis or Shamil Gaziev? I think Shamil's would be harder to... He fought yesterday, got a sick KO in the 4th round. Good for Jai Optatia. however you pronounce that surname. We will sub Islam in 1. The Rose. Yes, we will. We will do it. We will expose Islam Makhachev and destroy him. We will do it. This year, we might see some of our favorite fighters retire. Pereira, Dustin, Charles, and Volk are all over 35. What do you think? I don't think so. Casual alert. No, I'm joking. Yeah, we will. We'll definitely see them retire, yeah. I don't know why I disagreed with you. We will definitely see them retire. I don't think Pereira will this year, unless he loses twice. But I don't see that. Dustin, I could see. Oliveira, I could see if he loses. Volky, I could see if he loses. Yeah. Depends on their results, though. Everyone's just don't even love the game anymore, you know? I just feel like I don't train the same intensity anymore after they get head kicked randomly in the 3rd round, you know? You think Daggy's a packing or no? I feel like no. Okay, whatever. Right, we're done, guys. I don't think so, though. What's Young Guru Big Honk's Canon Life event? I don't know. Starting my YouTube channel, I guess. Queso, is that you? Yeah. See you later, guys. Toodle pip. Goodbye. And I'll see you later. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for the $20, Giuliano Argenti. Agree on Ali. Sonny Liston, who gets very little attention through his 2 fights to Ali, but was otherwise an animal. Decimated Floyd Patterson, etc. Obviously, Prime Tyson and maybe George Foreman could also